What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Dan. I like games, and today I'm only joking, of course. It is ProDigious here, and today I'd like to take a moment of your time to discuss Armor Rush.
You should have gone before we left. Just hold it.
You're gonna need a password.
You can use mine to get on the internet. ProDigious!
ProDigious!
There is.
Let's jump straight in with some of these eggs then. We have Digimon. Inheritable skill, when you unsuspend, gain 1000 DP. This can be very helpful for any power creeps, anyone that's trying to build big combos. Absolutely possible with this deck, by the way. Next up, we have Jamming Digimon. Inheritable effect, when this Digimon attacks with jamming, draw one card. Draw is very, very nice in this deck. You really want as much as you can. And finally, the standard Upama. When your opponent has a Digimon with no Digi-Evolution cards, attack, draw one. Again, same as jamming, depends how you like to play. So your level 3 options, really you want to be using as many Vmon as you can stomach in your deck. First up, we've got Vmon with the inheritable, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw one when attacking. Again, draw is nice. We have EX Vmon. Once per turn, when this card becomes unsuspended during your main phase, gain 1 memory. That can come in very handy later on in the game. We have a Searcher from a starter deck. Reveal the top 3, take any card with 3 in its attributes. We have another Searcher. This one allows you to reveal for take any 2 colour blue card amongst them. That's options and tames as well as Digimon. We have Jamming Vmon. Almost the best rookie in this deck. We have Madoki Betamon. It's not as good in the current format, being BT8, but with hybrid players still playing Pokemon, it can come in handy being able to stop them from gaining any memory from anything other than tamer effects. And now for my absolute favourite rookie, almost of all time, Wormmon. Inheritable, at the end of the turn you can DNA Digivolve this Digimon with another Digimon without paying its memory cost. You will be surprised how many times you can push up, Digivolve, pass turn, and come out with something else. Level 4s, obviously we have the Armor Rush cards. These are, I'm not going to lie, a must-have staple in the deck. So we have Light Digimon. You may suspend your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. It also has Armor Purge. Your Flame Digimon gains 3000 DP when attacking, also has Armor Purge. These two can Digivolve on top of a Vmon for a cost of 2. And Magdramon Digivolves on top of Vmon for a cost of 3. Has blocker, gains 2000 DP for every Armor Digimon in your trash, and has Armor Purge. Will also restand when Digivolving. For a couple of spicy picks on the level 4s, we have EX X Vmon and BT3 X Vmon. EX has jamming and grants jabbing as an inheritable effect. BT3 X Vmon. I prefer this one. So when Digivolving, unsuspend one of your level 4 or lower. So let's say for example, you've just swung with Magnamon. For 2 cost, you can Digivolve, draw, unsuspend to swing again. So for level 5s, we have the predictable Pale Digimon. When attacking, once per turn, you can unsuspend this Digimon. When DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less to the bottom of the owner's deck. You need a blue and a green to DNA Digivolve, and you do that for free. Next up, Shakuyamon. If you have 5 or less security when Digivolving, recover 1, that's very nice. When DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards in your security stack to the owner's hand. It also has the inheritable skill of when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. We have the arguably sensible option of Chimeramon. You can DNA Digivolve with any two level 4s. You may place, when Digivolving, you can place one level 5 Digimon from your trash to the bottom of this card's Digi-Evolution stack. Then up to 4 of your opponent's Digimon get minus 1000 DP for each of this Digimon's colours. This Digimon gains the colours of any Digimon in its stack. And now for my spicy pick. BT3 Dino Beamon. Has piercing, has jamming. So you can swing at something with 7000 or less, delete it, then check one security. You're guaranteed to win the security battle. For level 6s, we only really have one option. Imperialdramon Dragon Mode. You can play one level 4 blue and one level 4 green from this card's Digi-Evolution stack, effectively giving you 2 more bodies to swing with next turn. Tamers, we have Davis and Ken. If you have a blue Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. If you have a green Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. When one of your Digimon Digivolves into a Digimon with 2 or more colours, you can suspend this card to unsuspend the Digimon. Very nice card. We have the other Davis that everybody's playing in this deck. You can search for a blue and a green in the top 3 cards. General memory tamer, just nice. But my top pick for Armor Rush deck, Mimi. If you have a level 5 or higher Digimon in play, you can suspend this tamer to either hatch or push up a Digimon from the raising area. So let's talk for a moment about hybrids. First up, we have everybody's favourite Lobomon. Digivolves for 2 on top of any tamer, any blue tamer. As an alternative, we have Korikakumon. Digivolves for 2 on top of any blue tamer as 1000 more DP. It does have a when digivolving effect, but it must be digivolved on top of a hybrid or a tamer that you're not likely to play in this deck, if I'm being honest, so we just won't go over that. Or, depending on how green you want to go with your build, Metal Kabuteriumon. Exactly the same as Korikakumon. Depends on your ratio of tamers, I suppose. Options. First off, we have the restricted Ice Wall and the restricted Hidden Potential. Ice Wall. All your opponent's Digimon gain, when attacking, lose 2 memory until the end of the next turn. Insecurity, gain 2 memory. Hidden Potential. You may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of Digivolving a level 3 by 5. This can come in very handy when you're trying to Digivolve into your Dragon mode. So play that, suspend that, do that for free. Next up, we have the staple Hammer Spark. Gain 1 memory, insecurity, gain 2, 0 cost to play. Pretty standard. So now we come to our armor options. We have Lightning Blade, Fire Rocket, Plasma Shot, and Armor Texture. All these options can be played with any colour on the field as long as you have an armor in play. Lightning Blade. One of your Digimon with 2 colours gets plus 2000 DP and piercing for the turn. Fire Rocket. One of your Digimon with 2 or more colours gains security attack plus 1, an extra check. Plasma Shot. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4000 DP. And then all your opponent's Digimon get minus 1000 DP for each armor you have in your trash. Armor Texture allows you to de-digivolve one of your armor Digimon, then re-digivolve with another one whilst restanding for its Digi-Evolution cost. Lightning Blade Insecurity, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Fire Rocket Insecurity, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. Armor texture, play a level 3 card with 3 in its attributes from your trash without paying its memory cost. Plasma shot activates from security. Next we have Mega Death and Giga Death. Mega Death, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the owner's hand. Nice little bit of removal for a single Digimon. Giga Death, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then place up to 10 of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the owner's deck in any order. It's more expensive, but arguably, I'd say as a one-off, it's better. Insecurity, Mega Death activates. Giga Death, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the owner's deck. And now for my fun options. We have Boring Storm, play 1, draw 1. Insecurity, draw 2. We have V-Noble Blast, one of your Digimon gains Jamming for the turn. Insecurity, adds to the owner's hand. We have Victory Sword, unsuspend one of your blue Digimon. Insecurity, adds to the hand. Arctic Blizzard, choose one Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon, trash it, then one of your Digimon gains 2000 DP for the turn. This can come very handy in getting rid of your opponent's blockers, because let's be honest, there aren't many powerhouse options for this deck to swing over X-Antibody, Black War Greymon, things like that. So just being able to pull the cards out that grant them blocker, fantastic. So that's it, that's my picks for building an Armor Rush deck. I hope I've gotten your creative juices flowing, I hope I've given you some ideas, and I hope you get to play something you enjoy and enjoy whatever you play. Until next time, I've been ProDigious, thanks for watching.